Okay. Well, if now is okay, then it's good. Fine. So talking about euro pound, well, I do expect the price to grow a little bit till about this level here, which is 0.85725. That's good. That is good for everyone. And well, for now, the price is in range one more time. Well, possible of bouncing of this level, like lower bottom of the channel is possible. And then I will try to enter it long from here. Okay, so about euro dollar, what can I say about it? Do expect it to grow a bit for now, at least. Okay, by the way, we do have some news coming today on crude, I think. Just a second, let me have a look at this one. All right, so we do have some news on. Okay, yeah, crude oil. So, which is good for. It might shake gold, by the way, and then it might shake oil, of course. It will shake oil. So that's something what we need, especially those who trade oil. All right, so for now, I do expect that the price will continue its up movement towards somewhere around here. So this is a kind of estimate. Oh, sorry. Forgot to replace these two things here. Did draw the lines, but didn't replace them. All right, so this is a short-term target, which is at 1.12113. And well, actually, I'm expecting to buy it of this level here, which is 1.11063. So what can actually happen that the price can actually just break through this level and will continue its up movement. So we'll just see. What we have to do, we have to wait and see what is happening, then follow it. Cable. As you can see, it's growing. Do want to sell it. For now, well, this is kind of a control point at the level of 1.31853, where I will possibly change my mind. But in ideal world, I want to sell it at 1.31313. So this level to sell. Okay, so by the way, let me check something. Uh-huh. All right. Okie dokie. So that's something what I want to do now. Want to sell it, might, well, possibly will sell it of this level here, which is 1.30593. Not sure that I will, because I have to see a reversal pattern first. Then if I'll see it, then I will sell it. Okay, the level seems to work, by the way, which is good. So will I be able to use it or not? We'll see. New Zealand or Kiwi. Do expect it to grow a little bit, but we'll try to buy it of this level here in case if this level will be triggered. So 0.71727 is the level I'm watching. So in case when the price will approach it, then I will look for a reversal opportunity around here, reversal signal, and then I will try to enter it with a limit order. Okay, this is a target for the New Zealand, which is 0.72886. Okay. That's where I will review the conditions at 0.71100. Fine. Just a sec. Canadian. Do expect it to go down. It does look like it has already broken through this level here, which is 1.30694. So it doesn't look like this level will be triggered. So the price can actually just simply continue its down movement towards 1.29843 as a first target. Then in case if this target will be broken, if this level will be broken through, then this target might be reached at 1.29004. Okay. So what I want to tell you that basically in case if the price will continue its down movement, don't worry, you can just simply place a limit order at 1.30563 or 55. Let's put it this way. 55 is a good number. So we can try to catch a price on the approach to this level with a limit order. Stop loss just above this level here, above 1.307. That's where I would place my stop loss. Okay, and this will be a first target. So let it be a first target for Canadian. Okay, Frankie. Do expect it to go down for now, especially during the pre-overlap session. So European beginning or first part of European session. It's probably the best way of saying it. So for now, it does look like this level is already broken, and placing a limit order at 0.97822 or 8.978 is quite a good idea. It might be. Okay. So, and the first target is just here. So 0.97344. Okay. Yen. So with yen, comparing all the factors, well, what the market is showing us on different time frames, I do expect it to go down for now. But where I want to buy it, I want to sell it or place a sell limit orders basically around these two levels. One is 101.76. Another one is at 102.049. So these two levels to be watched. In case if we'll see some reversal signals around this area, then we can try to sell it here. Okay. So Mexican. Okay. Does look like the price is already not going towards this level here, because this level has been respected by the price, bounced, so failed to kind of break it towards up. The price is going down. Well, Mexican is a strange currency, by the way. So what can I offer? So you can actually try to sell it at 18.39. 18.39 as a sell limit order. So it might be triggered, by the way. Okie dokie. And gold. Do expect it to continue its up movement here. Well, this is a short-term target for now, which is, just a second, it's 1366.90. Want to buy it off this level here, which is 1342.10. Might be wrong, by the way. So the price can just simply continue its up movement, but I still will wait till this level is reached to buy it from here. And I guess that all these moves on gold will be during the news, which is going to be at 3 o'clock London time. All right. Oil. The levels do work perfectly on oil. That's really brilliant. You know, as yesterday did work very nice. Okay, so what is happening here now? So do want to sell it, as you can see from here. That's what my analysis is showing. And we're about, well, first level to try is here, 42.32. And then the second level, in case if this level will be simply just broken towards up, then I will try to sell it around 42.99. Good. Yes, don't see any selling opportunities at the moment, but that's at least something. Okay, so right, so what can we do first of all? So Mexican, it was something like a sort of signal, something like this. So whereabout can we place a limit order? Well, I guess that we've already missed it. Well, I will try 18.39, 18.39 Mexican. Okay. $18.39. All right. What am I doing? Two keyboards, you know, always pressing one on or another. All right. Okie dokie. So stop loss is just about 42, 18.42. Okay, and take profit will be at this level here. So 18.260. Expiration for 2 hours is fine. Okay, so expiration for 2 hours. So it's okay, did it with the Mexican. Can demonstrate because it's on another computer, which is the top desk here. All right. So fine, with the gold, do we have anything here? Well, not now. We can actually try to buy it from here with a limit order. Well, it does look like, let me check, by the way. Maybe we have another levels here or another volume somewhere around the area. So let me check it. Okay, so at the moment the price is 1352.64 and its support 1352. 1350, but it 50. Well, it was a resistance level, by the way, here 1350. So this one, and it seems to be kind of broken, so the price has gone through it. And it might be a good idea actually to buy it from here. So I'm not going to do it anyway. Not the system trading. All right, so what about oil? Do I see anything here? No, not yet. Okay, yen, just a review. Will I enter it or not? Not yet. Again, 101.500. Let me check. 101.075 was the level as well. No, it's 075. 595. 101. 595 as well. 101. Well, actually, 595. 101. 595. Okay, that was the level also. I didn't place it on. All right. Well, no, we'll wait till at least this or this level. Well, we'll wait for a deeper retracement. Don't like what I see. Might be wrong, but at least I will wait for it. Okay, so Frankie. Well, it is sometimes noisy, by the way, so we can try to place a what's the rounded number here, which is 978. Sell limit order at 978 just for, let's say, 45 minutes. So Frank, to sell is short sell with a very short stop loss just above this level here. Well, you can, if you want to trade like if you want to use a structural stop losses, then you can just place above this one. So short stop loss target is just here. So it's 0.978 sell limit order. I will place. Where is it? That's where it is. Sell limit. Okay, 978. Yes, 978. Good. All right, and stop loss. Oh, to take profits. Okay. This is Mexican. So we'll place a stop loss 9785, 9792, something like this. 9792, somewhere around there. And take profit, yes, 9734 I will place. So very short term kind of selling, and expiration for 45 minutes. So it will be 15. Okay. We'll give it a try at least. Well, it does look so that dollar is getting weak. It doesn't mean so, by the way. So it's just going down for now. So it's a very short-term view. So kind of for intraday trading, yes, dollar is going down at the moment. So okay, Canadian. Okay, Canadian. We might actually sell it off here, so we can place a sell limit order 305. 305. Yes, we'll try to do it. Canadian 305. Okay, sell limits 305. With a profit, the first profit 299. And a stop loss just above this level here. Well, I would take this one, the previous one, and 30825. Very short one. 30825. And it's valid for 30 minutes. So till the end of the webinar. Will it work or not? I'm not sure. Okay. That's good. Did it. Right, and what did we see? Ooh. What's that? All right. Okie dokie. So what can I see from here? Well, New Zealand, I think nothing I saw there. Yes, not at the moment. Pound, yes. Well, we might have a good selling opportunity here, by the way. So wait for another 15 minutes. So I will place an alarm for 15 minutes. That's what you should do as well, just to give you a bell for not forgetting of 12. All right. That's it. We'll have a look. Euro dollar. Nothing at the moment. As I told you, the price just moved up. And Euro pound, nothing here at the moment. Again, Aussie, nothing. So basically, I've placed all the limits I've seen so far. So now we just have to wait. Well, of course, well, maybe sometimes it's better to enter the market order, but the statistics shows that basically if you are using limit orders only, it's, well, in average, your losses are much lower, which is very good for trading. All right, so jumping from limit orders to everywhere, it's kind of not a very good idea. So it's just better to kind of master out your methods of entering the market with the limit orders than jumping around the market orders, stop loss orders, stop orders, not stop loss orders, but stop orders, etc. Not a good idea. Okay. All right, so for now, wanted to talk to you about trading journals. All right, we'll not switch the screen anywhere. We'll leave it as it is for now. And we'll start with a kind of speech about trading journals, how it all started. I mean, what you can learn from books, you know, and how can you actually implement it, about some of my mistakes, etc. So what can I say about trading journal first of all? So, well, what is written in almost any books about this kind of subject? That you basically have to write down all the trades you've made and then it will somehow help you in a long run. Well, doesn't work at all. Want to say another word for it, but I'm online with a very good and smart audience, so I'm not going to swear here. All right, so it doesn't work this way. So I do remember that I've been watching the interview of one guy on, I think is NYSC, somewhere there. Yes, it was from NYSC. And he said that, you know what, so many traders, they basically do know what, that they have to kind of record every single trade in the trading journal, but they don't really know what to write there. And they're just writing something. All right, what does it mean? Write your trade down the trading journal. Okay, you will put some, like for me, for example, a limit order, $CAD at blah, 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 this time. And that's it. Stop order there, take profit there, and that's it. Why shall we write it down? How can it actually help us tomorrow or later today? It cannot help us anyhow. So it doesn't really work. It's not what you have to write down. So then another thing is that when the trader becomes a bit smarter, he understands or she understands that actually writing down the trade, it's just waste of time, waste of breath, etc. And it's just not working. So what shall you write? You must write what you did wrong or what you have to look at or something like this. All right, so I've started, for me it was the same. So at the beginning I was trying to put what is happening on the chart, like all these PNG files are added to board, removed from board, etc. Can you all hear me well? Does it all work? I really hope so. Yes, no, that's good. That's good. I've just started to be worried about it. All right. So then I've decided not to write down all these numbers because they don't help. And I've decided to write down all the possible, how can I say, all the possible kind of what I did wrong stuff. So, for example, when the market is there and you are trying to do this and this, well, it doesn't work. So that's what I actually started to write down twice a day, in the morning, in the evening, you know, after each trade I've made wrong or right, it doesn't really matter. So again, it was just waste of time, you know. So, and I've decided, all right, so something has to be different. Something is there, well, something what is not written in the books, you know, because everyone is just trying to give you the information that you have write down every single trade you made, and that's it. But it doesn't help. Telling yourself what is wrong, it doesn't actually help as well, because, well, okay, I know it was wrong, so what? You know, so basically what you have to write down is what you have to do and what you must not to do. And that, so basically you don't have to write anything except the new rule which this day brought to you. So basically at the end of the day, you came up with one rule. At least one a day, one a week, you know, it's good. This is where you start to learn. So with the very beginning, rule-based trading journal. So for example, some kind of rules like, well, for me it was, well, I used to kind of trade on 5 minutes charts as well, you know, and for me it was like, if I see a reversal pattern on 15-minute chart, then I'm not trading on the trade direction, on the trend direction on 5-minute chart. So for example, I see some kind of signal on 5-minute chart to enter short, but I already can see a signal on 15-minute chart to enter long, then if this kind of conflict appears, then I'm not entering. This is a proper rule, and when you read it in the morning of each day when you're trading, then it kind of keeps you away of this mistake. Again, you might be wrong sometimes and the market will possibly just go in your direction, but we all trade possibilities. And we know that in case of this thing is happening, the possibility is that we are going to lose, and very high possibility. So it's better just stay away. So this is a rule. So I came up that, well, basically trading journal is some kind of a rule book for no matter what you trade. You're a VSA trader, wave trader. It can be regarding the analysis. It can be regarding the trading approach, entrance approach, trailing approach, you know, take profit approach, etc. So all these things that came up during your trading, you must write down. That's what you have to write down. So you are kind of creating your personal learning book, which is only good for you. So that's something what you have to do. Then, okay, so that's good to have a pen and paper and write it all down. But you know what? The thing is that we are all working in front of the computer. So what we see on the market, what we see on the news, you know, and analysis of different kind of traders, etc., they are all kind of prepared by kind of electronic letters, you know, etc. So what I mean by that information, what we see from the monitor, is kind of different from what we are writing down the paper. And you know, our handwriting can be sometimes not very good. Well, mine is good. I would say perfect. But still, it's different. And you think about it differently as well. So comparing to what you see on the monitor, when you get used to it already, well, all these paper books, paper things, they are kind of not, you're not paying too much attention to it as you have to, basically. So, and that's why I would recommend you all guys to kind of try to switch to kind of, well, let's put it this way. I've switched to Excel one day. So I've decided, all right, in the beginning, it was like just a Word or Notepad or something like this. I've started to write down all the rules. Then it was quite hard to, you know, just to compare what I'm doing at the moment, because as you know, the market is quick and we have to be ready anytime to enter the market, or at least to place an order or something like this. And then it just, what can I say? What is actually happening, that it takes too much time to read all the rules and to follow it, of course. And again, when you're following your written rules, you can actually miss something. Or you can say to yourself that, okay, this point is not here, this point is not here, but this and this and this is here, then I am entering the market. Then I've decided to make some, well, it's sometimes wrong, completely wrong. So basically you have to have your minimum of factors that you have to follow every day. So first of all, your rules are going to be added into your trading journal, well, if not every day, well, from the very beginning when you start. If you will start it today, you will add a new single rule and you will change the previous rules as well. So it will happen just every day. Something will be happening there every day. New rule, old rule will be changed on the new one, and etc., etc. You know, so it will happen. But I'm telling you that if you will start to do it today, your trading will be twice better within 1 month's time. That's the only thing what you have to do. No reading new books, no reading kind of new analysis, following someone or something, paying for the course or something like this. No, just start writing down the rules and start follow them, what is the very, very important. And start write down the mistakes that you did by not following your rules, what has happened. And this is not what you have to use. But when you have all this information, the new rule can come up, you know? And finally, you will have a checkbox or something like this. So for me, from the very beginning, when I've started to do it, let me show it to you. So that's what I actually had. So, so as you can see, for example, well, it was quite a while ago. It was 2014. So that's a kind of a checkbox I had there. So I do have a checklist here and observation report. I do remember myself posting this observation report on Dukascopy, by the way, in the blog as well. So probably some of you have followed me then, and you probably saw it there. So you can see, for example, I do have kind of, okay, 45. Let me have a look at what we see here. It was a, by the way, possible entry. Just a second, where is it? Okie dokie, okie dokie. Pound no sale here. Aussie no sale here. Euro dollar nothing. Cable, maybe cable. Ooh, don't really like what I see. It might be just a breakout here. Well, does look like a reversal, to be honest, to me, but not as clear as I prefer. So not good. So something like this can possibly happen here. The price can just simply continue its up movement. I might be wrong again, but not going to enter it, not going to use this signal. Well, if it was an engulfing pattern, then I did, but I don't see it now. Okay, so back to the checklist. So what did I have here? And what I had to do every morning, you know, to kind of keep me away of any trouble. So I've decided, well, I've created, first of all, I've created a rules on how to determine the price direction, trend direction, etc. And well, levels of congestion I have here, you know, top and bottom, direction of the price, it's a month. Then I have pattern. Do I see any patterns, you know, pattern names? If I see it, then I place a name here, etc. So basically, that's how it looked. So in the very morning, I wake up like at, let's say, 4 o'clock in the morning, then I see up till 4 o'clock. And that's why actually I wake up at 4. So this is with a day. I have so many versions of this kind of report. Just wanted to show you the main idea, what it was and what it is now. So do have all these levels here written. So it took me about 1 hour to kind of place it, to write it down for all the instruments I've been traded. So as you can see, so quite a few instruments I've been trading there back then. All right, so that's basically what I've been doing every morning. Then I've decided, well, it took me a while, to be honest, because I've been, well, it's a routine. It doesn't mean that you will start to make money when you start doing it, but at least it will possibly help you. And well, basically, it does look like CAD is not going to trigger my limit order, but we'll see. All right, so how many orders do we have? 3. Mexican, Franc, and Canadian. All right, so we'll see in about half an hour what is actually happening with them. So okay, so that was the first thing. So I've created for myself, which is quite good. So you have a checkbox. You have, well, I do have some kind of formula here, which is counting the risk factors, you know, and these points. So how many down points I have and up points I have. So in case if these Apple pie chart I have, you know, down 0.82, up 0.18%, it means that there are much more chances of the price to go down. So if I see a buying opportunity, will I use it? No, I will not. If I see a selling opportunity, I will use it. So that's basically how it helped me to stay away of so many troubles. So all you need to do, just follow it. So first of all, you have to create it, then just follow it, and that's it. And just modify, don't forget about it. Modify to its perfect point and try to be dynamic because, well, market is not changing, but the volatility is changing on the market. So that's something what you have to think about. So it might be, so that was only about direction of the price. So it didn't give me any signals, nothing. But what do I have here now? So I've never shown it before actually. So let me kind of download it and show it to you. So I'm using numbers most of the time, so that's why it's kind of a bit different. Okay, so but start doing it. This is something what will definitely help your trading. This is something what, well, you know, when I'm analyzing the market, when I see that the price is going up and it saves me to continue buying it when I actually start to think of selling it. So that's how I come up with all these kind of numbers, levels, and direction as well. So just a second, it will download. It will take some time. Okay. I don't know why, but numbers are so kind of slow sometimes. It's just unbelievable. All right, and so while it's downloading, it's, well, just want to tell you that it's basically, I'm updating it at least once a week. So new rule, new kind of thoughts, all what I see from the market, or all that I can implement into my trading strategies here. So, and this system helps me not to make a mistakes that I have already been making before. So that's very important, you know, because sometimes when we know that we are good in something and we are still making the same mistake again, it's horrible. It's just horrible for us, not for someone who saw us from the side, but not for us, ourselves. So that's something what just I wanted to kind of stop making all these kind of mistakes. Just a second. It takes too much time, actually. I don't know why. Normally, it's much quicker. Come on. Not getting why it is so slow. So talking about the, well, basically it's much more kind of automatic at the moment. So I'm not placing any checkboxes anymore. So I'm inputting and exporting some data into the system, and it's all kind of, so what I'm creating now, I'm creating a clear rules or chart patterns, you know, or even programming this FIBO levels, percent levels, you know, and all other stuff in my system. So it just helps me to be on one side, you know, with the market. Not always like this, of course. My stop losses are being hit sometimes, and you know it. It's been demonstrated a few times, by the way. Yes, Mexican is going to be triggered, by the way, now, I believe. So will it bring some or take some? We'll see in the future, but it will be triggered. I can see it from now. Not sure that I'll be able to show it to you. Well, if not, then I'll be able to show it to you next time. So basically, I just wanted to show you some aspects, just to give you some ideas of what can actually, how can it actually help you. All right, so that's it. So it's euro dollar, for example. I'll take euro dollar. Okay, we'll have to show you something. Okay, so what do I have here? So I do have some open, high, low, close price, you know, on different time frames. So it's 1 hour, 4 hour, day, week, you know. Then I do have some kind of session levels that are counted on my own algorithm. Counted here, you know, I do have all this information, and this is not what I'm doing kind of, I'm sharing it with others, but that's not what I'm doing kind of on by hand. So this is not what I'm doing by hand. It is quite quick, by the way. So it takes up to an hour to do the whole analysis for me, for all the pairs I trade at least. So I do have all the levels here, you know, and everything basically. So even what I have done here, so I do have a few approaches on how to enter the market and how to measure the intraday dynamics as well. So just to compare the ranges that are possible during the Asian session and European session. So it's all here. And when I want to enter, or when I want this system to count a good entry based on, let's say, 1 day chart, I can just simply do it. So I can place 1 day. If I want to sell it or buy it, come on. All right. So then it just shows me a possible kind of selling opportunity or buying opportunity where I can place a buy stop, buy limit again, a limit order. So I do have a few kind of ways of placing a limit order, etc. So all these rules, they came up here from my experience. And it all depends on what I'm trading at the moment. All right, so if I'm trading intraday, you know, if I'm trying to catch a 15 minutes moves, etc., then of course I'm not doing these signals because it's all in my head. But at least it all kind of, for example, if I want to use an intraday signals or daily signals that are brought by a daily kind of, how can I say, daily chart, you know, then of course I can do it. So it does take time. If I'm not sharing it with anyone, then it takes just about, well, let's say 5 minutes, 7 minutes, to have all the data I need that I can use personally by myself. And when I'm doing it, I'm basically just placing the orders. Well, by the way, we might have a good confirmation on a reversal here. So in case if we have a bullish candle with this one, if it will be a bullish candle, then we have to look at if it will be closed below this low here, if you can see it. If it will be closed below, then we will use 1.3047 as our sell limit order. If not, then we can just use this close here, which is 1.305 as our sell limit order. All right, so it might be a good kind of entry signal, short entry signal, by the way. Well, yes, this forward point helps, to be honest. So it does look good now, a bit better than it used to be. Okay, so let's have a look what is going to happen. And then, well, it's actually 1 more minute. It's a 15-minute chart. So we can actually try to, well, for now, don't really like this candle as it is at the moment. So if you want to trade, then you can just place 306 limit order here, and stop loss is just above this or this level here. Okay, guys, so motivate yourself to write down all the rules that your trading, your personal trading is bringing to you. So the thing is that no one will be able to teach you that, only yourself. Okay, guys, so have a good one, have a good day, have a good trading, lots of profits, etc. We'll speak to you tomorrow in the morning. Bye-bye.